called Brian Craig Clips. And what Kathy is doing, she just started this channel last week, and it has over 1,500 of you have already subscribed to it, which is absolutely amazing. And I'd appreciate if those of you who have not subscribe to it. It's Brian Craig Clips on YouTube. And what Kathy is doing is going through the show in the morning and taking clips of it and just posting them there. And they're usually under 5 minutes.
Yes.
And I was surprised how many of you immediately subscribed to the channel. It really blew me away because I just told you guys about it for the first time on Friday. And there's already over 1,500 subscribers to it. And that's amazing for a brand new channel, right? It's called Brian Craig Clips. And if you could not just subscribe, but actually watch the videos, that would be great.
Yeah, they're short. They're like 3 to 5 minutes. And it's just some clips. And if somebody calls the show and it gets really spicy, you might end up in one of the clips too.
That's true. And the reason that, I'll give you guys some behind the scenes. The reason we started that channel is because, on my main YouTube channel, Brian Craig Show, I upload a lot of content. I do the live stream every day of the week. I live stream. And my live streams are usually 3 hours. I also upload our podcast on the main channel, and I do some vlogging and things on the main channel too, Brian Craig Show. There's a lot of content, and I'm going to continue to. That's my main channel, okay? And but a lot of people have a shorter attention span, younger people, and others have a short attention span. And so we started this channel just to bring in new people that don't have a longer attention span, that just might see it. Most of the things I talk about and the way I talk about them, most people have not heard people talk about the issues the way I do. I know you guys hear me all the time, but I'm trying to reach out to some new people by just having the shorter clip channel. The reason Kathy is running that channel is because I think it'd be better for you to pick the clips than me. Right? If I pick the clips, it's all very self-serving. If I pick, this is the best of me, watch this. You know what I mean? It's a little self-serving. So Kathy's picking the clips and putting them up there. So it's Brian Craig Clips on YouTube. If you have not already, subscribe and please watch them, okay? I would appreciate that. All right, we're out of time for today. We will be back next time. This week and next week are going to be...
will be very interesting.
Well, they're both going to be good. The next 2 weeks are going to be non-stop news because this week is the taking down of the Biden, presidency, and then next week's the Republican convention.
Let me ask you, in your opinion, when do you think all this is going to go down? They're going to get rid of Biden.
No way to know. There's
one
no way
way
to
or
know.
another.
No
okay,
way
they're running out of time. They got 4 months till the election. That's it. 4 months. And if they're stuck with Kamala, God help them. They're really, it's between a rock and a hard place. How do you choose between these two? They really think she's better than him. That's how bad he is in their mind, to think that Kamala is better. Think about that. These people are totally deluded. He is still better than her, in my opinion. As bad as he is, he's better than her. She's an idiot. I'm not saying he's a genius, but she is just stupid. There's nothing upstairs. She's dumber than AOC. With the laughing and the cackling, she makes no freaking sense when she talks. She always loves to say something about the past, and some saying she always says about, I can't remember what it was. It's so stupid. But they think has a better chance than him against Trump. Or is this just a wash and they're like, you know what, we're just screwed. We're going to lose anyway. And I don't know what they're thinking. Do they really believe she's better?
This is where I differ
she's
from everybody else on this. I don't think this is about losing the presidency or winning the presidency. I think they've conceded that they're going to lose the presidency no matter what. I think it's about two other things.
Just setting her up.
One, I think it's about not losing congressional seats, okay?
Yeah. That's for sure.
They're worried about losing seats in both houses of Congress.
Yes.
But I think it's bigger than that. I think that the Bidens did something that has just totally pissed off the deep state. And what that is, we can make guesses until doomsday.
They got him to do the debate, knowing he'd fall flat.
I don't know.
On his face.
We may never be privy to what it is, but he did something to piss off the deep state. It may be something that we know about. It could be the Afghan withdrawal, but it could be something we've never heard about. He's done something that has just pissed them off beyond imagination, and they just aren't going to have it.
Yeah, because she can't win either.
No one.
So
Kathy,
I don't think it's about that either.
At this point, no one could beat Trump, no matter what. Not just because Trump's so popular. There's so much division in the Democrat Party now.
It's a mess.
There's not enough time for them to unify behind anyone.
No, and what'll happen is people are just not going to show up.
There's no one
won't show up to vote.
A lot of people forget. Obama was different because he was the first black nominee of a major party. Okay, that's an outlier. Bill Clinton, just to pick a Democrat, Bill Clinton was a very popular Democrat. Very
Yeah.
They don't have anyone that's popular and likable. They have people.
They don't. They really don't.
They have people that are well known, like Gavin Newsom or Gretchen Whitmer.
Who's insane.
They're all lunatics.
Yeah, they are.
Bill Clinton, you may say he's a lunatic, but when he was running for president and was president, he was very popular. I never voted for him, but he was very popular. They don't have anyone like that.
Well,
okay?
And Bill Clinton's, he's an intelligent person. I mean, I didn't vote for him either, but he's not stupid. That's for sure. He's a very intelligent guy.
So they've got no one, but they have accepted that Trump is going to win. I don't think
why are they going through all this?
The Bidens did something to piss them off. Kathy,
They're willing to destroy their reputation.
They want him out.
I don't know if I agree with that. I think that they're panicked. I think the debate panicked them. They've been covering him for years.
Yeah.
And the debate freaked them out. His poll numbers have dropped.
I think it was before the debate.
And they're very worried about the Congress and the governors and all that.
No.
I don't think it's just
Kathy,
personal.
It was before the debate. And I'll tell you, proof of that is how Dana Bash and Fake Tapper did not even challenge Trump in the debate at all. They were all on Biden the whole time.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
The debate was
a setup.
Was part of their plan. So what?
Well, maybe Maybe they thought he would step down. And that's what I think has happened. I think they really, of course, they thought Trump would step down. I think they really felt that Biden would have such a bad performance, and they set him up. I felt that from the beginning, and I think they really believed he would just quit, and he's not. So now they don't. Now they're kind of, well, what do we do? He's not leaving.
Well, they did with the Bidens what they did with Bernie. It didn't work, right? Bernie would not endorse Hillary when she was running,
right?
Bernie went to meet with Obama, and they paid him off, and he came out and endorsed her. They offered the Bidens
not working
boatloads of money, and they said, "Get out of here."
But what do you think that's about? What do you think that's about?
What's about?
Well, if they offer him $20 million, $30 million, that's a lot of money. Why is he digging his heels and creating so many enemies?
Because
why would he do that?
It is arrogance is a lot of it.
Yeah,
arrogance. They're in power and all of that. But Richard Nixon never was able to overcome that. He resigned from office. He lived a long time after that. Lyndon Johnson didn't run. He knew he wasn't going to get it, but Lyndon Johnson didn't live long. And plus, he had two terms. He had his own term. He had a little bit left of Kennedy's. He was there a long time. He didn't live very long after he left office.
So you think he knew he was sick?
I think, yeah. I think he knew he had cancer, yeah.
Because he quit.
But Richard Nixon had a humiliating life long after he left Washington. And that's humiliating. George H.W. Bush, I saw him on an interview. He said the morning after he lost re-election and he woke up, he said he couldn't get out of bed. He said it was so humiliating. He said because you're rejected by the whole country. The country rejected you.
Well, now he's being rejected by his party. Mm-hmm. But I think that they planned on him quitting, and he's not going according to plan. And now they're going to stick with it.
It's hard
and putting more pressure on him. But I'm telling you, he's never going to quit. I've said that. His wife will not let him. I don't think it's up to him.
I don't think it's up to them.
His wife, well, then they're going to have to go to Plan B.
They haven't pulled out.
To know what that
they
is.
haven't pulled out the big stuff yet. They
might have dirt on him.
They released that video of that questioning from the Justice Department a few months ago, where they said he was too mentally out of it to prosecute.
I think they're going to release that.
Those kind of things come out. You know, there's an article today. I went through it all in detail on a live stream this morning, but they have White House staffers that are now talking to the press about his condition.
Incredible.
Listen, we're out of time, but we will be back next time. I'm Brian, always joined by my wife and co-host Kathy. We will talk to you next time.